together. And we are set. Hi, everyone. This is Aatmn, and I'm going to speak on emotional self-defense. I need to just mute just a second. Are we ready? And well, we're live right now on Insta as well as on YouTube and also on the Clubhouse. So let's start the show. And the topic that I have selected today is emotional self-defense. This is not something that I'm talking for the first time. I also have I'm a prominent, and we have a mechanism to protect ourselves. And that's why we use different mechanisms to protect ourselves. So how does it work? Commonest self-defense is the grapes are sour. Have you ever heard of somebody who took divorce or who got out of job or who was forced to leave a job, or the business closed and they said, oh, it happened because of me and because of my fault? Very few. Most of us are busy proving that it was not really worth me. You know, it is like that fable that we have in Panchatantra. A fox was trying to eat grapes and wouldn't get that because the grapes were too high on the tree or on the um, vine and couldn't get that. So he started walking further away and somebody asked, why are you going? Aren't you eating the grapes? He said, no, the grapes are too sour. So it's a common conversation that we have, and we say, okay, grapes are too sour. So when we get rejected in a relationship, when we have difficulty in profession, when we have difficulty in any setup, instead of saying, sorry, I was not worth it, or sorry, I couldn't cope up with it, or sorry, it didn't work out for me, or I couldn't really do well, or I couldn't click that well, admitting your part of the story is a little difficult. And hence, we always try and prove that the other side was not that good. And you can check back in your own life and say, okay, how many times we have played these games with ourselves? Is there something wrong in doing that? No, we can temporarily save ourselves while doing that. However, we miss out on a chance to look within and correct ourselves, because when we step out of something and get into another thing, we carry our patterns along with us. And when we do that, we often find it difficult to evolve with the experiences of life. So this is one of the reasons it would be a good idea to drop your defenses, at least remain naked and transparent to yourself. Be honest to yourself, be in integrity with yourself, and tell the truth to yourself. At least you will feel better. You may not have to go out of your way and say, I was stupid and that's why I was kicked out of the job. Or maybe I was too demanding and that's why my partner said, okay, let's quit. We may not have to say, but it would be a good idea to once in a while look within and see, hey, was there something I could have done better to be where I was or do what I needed to? So this is the first defense mechanism. And probably I might be talking about several other defense mechanisms in upcoming programs. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you get the reading I know we're going live on social media. So if you wish, you can always hide your name and come with another name. I open up to the question and answers. If you wish to know a particular defense that you're using, what defense are you using? You can always just raise a request here, and I will give you reading based on multi-chakra guidance. Are you up for it? Just raise your finger if you're, raise your, just wave, show me the hi. If you're on Zoom right now with me, or if you are also on Insta, we can honor that. And if you are, if you're on Clubhouse, maybe I can invite you to speak later. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I have Seema first. I saw Seema's hand raised on Zoom. Thank you, Seema. So you just keep a particular event in mind. Yes, Munmun, I will also do that for you. Let me just take one person at a time. And we also have Monica Jain over here. Thank you, Monica. We'll just honor one at a time. So here we have Seema. So Seema, this is female 6. The chakra is left polite denial chakra. So every time you have some sort of threat to your personality, the defense that you use is just say no politely. So saying no is the defense that you use pretty often, it looks like. How you can improve and what can you do? I'm just referring to the chakra, and let's see if we can get guidance. Left command chakra. So instead of saying no, Seema, when you are given a task or something that you want to say no to, how about just saying not this, but I would like to do this? So for example, let me give you an example. A friend of yours says, let's go out for lunch. Okay. And you know that if she says that let's go out for the lunch, it's you who will be paying the bill. So instead of saying that, okay, I wouldn't want to pay the bill, you would say, no, not this time. Let's see, some other time. I hardly eat outside. I've got, allergy issues and my digestion is poor. And, you just kind of not honor the lunch invitation. But you know the reason, right? The reason is basically you would like to be fair and not always pay for her. So how about just having a better command and say, hey, let's go out, but this time we will go Dutch on you. It's your treat this time because last time I paid. Does that resonate, Seema?
Yes, it's been the case that when I feel that I do not have the command, I say no. And even for other things, not just this, of course. And yes, but now there is a slight change that I see in myself. And
Yeah.
it's happening today only. We've been having a lot of get togethers at my place. But this time, even before the thing, I said, we'll have potluck.
Fantastic. So you've started applying already. Amazing. And you've got this reading. Great.
Wow.
You
I need to go on.
So it's not just Seema. We do that a lot because we've been taught this socially. Very few of us have a kind of confidence enough to just be upright and say, this is how I would like to have, rather than I don't want to have anything, right? See how does that apply to you as well, and what is it for you? What is it that you can take back? Okay, I'll take somebody from Insta now. Monica was online and she has waved, she requested. So I'm just going to do this reading for Monica just now. Monica, it's a blank page right now, so nothing to right now point out. Probably your defenses are beyond radical, or perhaps it's not the time or you're not ready for it. Let's take Bhavna. Yeah. Bhavna. So I'm just asking first, what defense does Bhavna use? Okay. Uh, left the addiction chakra. So addiction to do, perform, reluctance to do due to possibility of being addicted, association of doing or performing with addiction. So probably, Bhavna, if you do something, you're likely to get habituated and addicted. Your defenses probably are around withdrawing before it becomes a habit or addiction. Let me see what you could do better if I get a clue. All right. The guidance for you is collective enrollment in fun and joy chakra. Bana probably, sorry, this was for, I was playing, just a second. Can you just tell me whom, Bhavna, I was doing it. So Bhavna, essentially, you have a tendency to get addicted. I'm not saying addiction is not always about getting addicted to caffeine or drugs or alcohol or cigarettes. Anything that you do and you feel like doing more and more to get that kind of kick is addiction as well. So there's a possibility of getting addicted and you prematurely withdraw before you get habituated or addicted in doing anything. You'll be able to relate to what's happening in a recent scenario with you. So what you need to do is avoid, what you do is you withdraw prematurely. Does that resonate with you, Bhavna? By any chance, would you like to speak and tell me or give me a feedback on this?
Hi, good morning, Aatmn.
Good morning.
I'm not able to directly relate to it right now, but I mean, in some sense, like if I think about a particular aspect, like appreciation, receiving appreciation from others, like I feel like, I'm sort of like that's my motivation. Like I get like it's like an addiction, when you say that, I do resonate with it. I
Right
can't.
appreciation chakra, if you can see.
Yeah.
Right appreciation chakra. Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess, Bhavna, this is a very deep insight, knowing, understanding our interactions in the recent past. Rewards in the work front are also appreciation. And there's a fear of getting used to and addicted.
Yes.
And somewhere you're blocking it.
Yeah.
Okay. Not to get used to because you get addicted or attached. Okay. Or you'll get so used to that will tie you or bind you, and come in the way of perhaps your growth, personal growth, spiritual growth. So just open up to let it happen, okay? Knowing it fully well that you are strong enough to handle the addiction of professional growth.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just convince yourself that you can handle it and you're not going to get addicted, but you would enjoy it, have fun. And not only you, everybody around you will enjoy your appreciation, your reward, and your promotion.
Yeah. Thank you.
Does that help? Does that give you a deep insight? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it could be your subconscious way of blocking appreciation, rewards, and promotions. What if I get used to, and what if I don't get it in future? Or what if you get used to that kind of lifestyle or way of being in professional setup? then I may find it difficult when it is not there around. Stupid. It sounds very stupid, but a lot of people think, a lot of people don't invite happiness because what if I feel sad? After that, I won't be able to take it. It's better to remain used to that sad state because sadness after happiness is difficult.
Yeah.
So it's something similar that perhaps you would be doing subconsciously.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you so much. Really helpful.
Most welcome. Thank you. Okay, so we have now, let me just see if there's somebody. Yeah, we have Smita. Are you giving a reading? Yes, Smita, I will. Thank you. Okay, let me take Smita from Insta. So Smita, the chakra guidance for you. So I'm going to ask Redikall, how are you defending yourself? Let's see. Left faithful following chakra. So if this is the chakra, all the time, Smita, there is always a fear of appearing like a cheater or a betrayer or somebody who doesn't keep commitment. If this is the particular reading for Smita, probably Smita would be one of those people who's highly committed. When people don't easily commit to me, I am so grateful to them. And I know that it's good that they don't commit because they value their commitment at times. But I also know as and whenever they commit, they will never backtrack. Smita could be one of them, and always keeping commitment. And there's always a fear at what if I can't keep my commitment? And perhaps if she can't keep that commitment, she would feel like a betrayer or a cheater or uncommitted person, which is not really acceptable to her. And how she defends herself is by just not committing at all. And that not necessarily serves always because you tend to play very, very safe. How about just taking a little chance, knowing that, Smita, you're also a human and not always you can keep all your commitments all the time. There are natural reasons, where probably sometimes you may not be able to commit yourself. I mean, keep full commitment, a part of it. Your intents are right, and yet sometimes you may not be able to keep your commitment. So what? Still go ahead, open up to the possibility of committing and watch it. Watch the difference, right? You'll be able to live. I wish, Smita, you could come on Zoom sometimes and just be with us. If you're watching live, feel free to join our WhatsApp group called Circle of Peaceful Progress so that you get your Zoom link regularly and you can be live with me. All right, so now we have Chandini, who's joined me from Zoom, and she's a part of Circle of Peaceful Progress member. Let's see what defense Chandni uses. This is HLL6, left freedom to command chakra. So if left freedom to command chakra is the story with you, Chandni, probably you're defending yourself against people who are very dictatorial and dictating. Just correct me if we need to fine-tune this chakra interpretation, Chandini. You can switch your video on. probably you've had some sort of authority figures in the past because of which you couldn't do what you wanted to do. Now, that authority need not be what you think is the authority, like a very big dictator or something. But because of certain people, you couldn't do what you wanted to do. So avoid those people altogether so that you
Yeah.
can do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I think I resonate with it partially because a lot of it, what you're saying about authority was while growing up in my family and all. But I don't know, maybe this has remained with me, but how is it uh, hindering my ability to get work? That's what I want to understand. Eh, Could you
Because
please?
if you work, then you'll not have enough freedom to be your way.
Uh,
Got it?
yes.
You wouldn't trade your freedom for anything.
Yeah, I look for opportunities where I have more freedom and autonomy to do.
Yeah. And you believe that work takes away freedom because it's a commitment. So your freedom to be your way, to do what you want to do, live the way you want to live is more important than the work opportunities.
How can I change it?
I'm just trying to get the guidance, Chandni.
Yes, yes, please.
Left harmony chakra. Make peace with it. Okay? It's not so much of struggle as you think, it's all in your mind. The key word is difficulties in serving or contributing, conflict or struggle in giving, contributing with ease and grace, contributing in a harmonious way. So if you can figure out that, yes, you can contribute in a harmonious way, you can contribute without struggling. It's easy for you to contribute. When you know it, that you can have it all, you still have freedom.
Yeah.
Because if you work well in a good committed way, you have more money and you have a freedom to spend some money, at least for a few days a year, right? Look for
Yes.
that freedom, focus on your freedom. How this work gives you the liberation and freedom to be yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Does it help?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Then we have Parmit. Let me see if there is somebody over here wanting. Monica, we did. Yep. Right now, no request on Insta, and I'll also just check. If I missed out, just put a fresh request again. Meanwhile, I'll just check on YouTube if there is any request. Not at the moment. Okay. So, yep, let's go with, yep, Parmit. So I would take Parmit as last, and we'll continue the show next Monday. All right. So,
Hello, Aatmn.
hi, Parmit. So I'm going to ask question, what defense is Parmit using? How is Parmit defending herself? Left comfort cruise chakra. People often use this very neck-to-neck situation. It could be finance management, it could be time management, it could be resource management. Essentially, this can also be an avoidance mechanism. I'm not sure about your permit. You can just check with yourself. Anita asked 2 times. Anita, I'm sorry. I'll definitely honor Anita. Just a second. Permit.
Yes, ma'am.
Probably there are a few things that you wouldn't like to face. It could be facing your inner self, facing the emotions, unhealed part of you, and knowing you a little bit. I'm just putting 2 plus together, that being extremely busy and tied up. No? The
Yes.
situation that you have created for yourself, it could be a way of defense for yourself, to defending yourself from your own emotional upsets.
Yes. You're right.
Right? So
Yes.
just see if you can have some free time just by yourself, doing nothing.
Okay.
Okay? Get used to. And if you'll ask for it, and you'll be able to eventually facilitate that.
Okay.
Okay? So don't use this neck-to-neck situation, whether financially, emotionally, relationship, or time-wise, all the time. That stresses you out. You deserve to have a relaxed, chilled out life. It's fine. And you'll get people, resources, everything starts working out accordingly. You know, for those who don't know, Parmit attends most of our classes sitting in her dhaba, managing dhaba, the family business, as well as attending the classes. I mean, heads off to this woman. I feel so happy when I see her that, you know, so much of dedication.
Very much
She doesn't
grateful.
get,
Redikall masters and everyone. Everyone very thankful.
Yeah.
Very grateful.
That's beautiful. However, see, there are people who are running chains of restaurants, right? And they don't have to be there. I'm not saying that you should hand over. However, if you'll give yourself permission, you can have a relaxed life and a right kind of people to manage the show slowly, at least for a few hours a day. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So last, I will take Anita for
Thank
my...
you, sir.
Thank you, Anita. Yeah. Thank you, Parmit. And thank you all for participating, because every reading is giving me also a deeper insight. So this is for Anita. Left innocence chakra, the guilt towards the child figure. Now you'll have to see, Anita, because child figure can be your own children, could be your project work, could be anything. Guilt often is our greatest defense mechanism. And knowing Anita, I know she will interpret. We'll talk about defenses slowly and gradually. And there are many, many, many such defenses we are using. Stay tuned. See you on Monday, 11 a.m. IST.
Sorry,
India
ma'am.
11, yes.
Yeah, this is Shweta, ma'am. I
Right.
I joined in between. If you can give me a reading, please.
Yeah, Shweta, so I'm just restricting from 11 to 11:30. Otherwise, we can go on and on. I'm going to be there Monday onwards again. So, right, I'm taking a weekend off. I'll be again online. Do see me on Monday, and then we'll take it up. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.